So I'm just fighting unruly system of abuses where it's just taking over my life in absolute. There's just no ability for a person to be targeted to the levels in which I have. Having your own brothers work up a proxy warfare against you to indemnify their crimes of poisoning, to indemnify the crimes of my father raping, to indemnify the crimes of creating contention in my life in this fashion, to where they're obviously perfectly okay with hurting me and hurting my abilities, hurting me at work, hurting me in my love life, hurting me in my home life, hurting me in my finances, like just sabotage all over the place. And so not only that, but like trying to sabotage my life on different levels, like my brakes being gamed up to where the brake system is meant to be bled, to be just driving wrong. Like I had just gotten an alignment to my car and it was driving smooth, really smooth. And so right away it was, if you need your brakes done, get them done through my old neighbor. You know, when I still trusted my brother, mind you, not really being able to trust anything because I was being poisoned. Like you just don't think that it's coming from your own brothers. You see what I'm saying? But it was like the total takeover of my life in complete ways unimaginable to other people, but it's unimaginable to even me. You see what I mean? And so when they're doing this total takeover, it's like now, it's scary doing 60, 65 miles per hour down the freeway. You have to use your brakes, and you know that they are gamed to the point where you can't be in a rush. And when you're sometimes in situations where you need to be somewhere, like for an appointment, because of the pain that I've been experiencing, you're going to have to use your brakes. So you have to also use your mind, where if things are happening to you on a consistent basis, you know that it's sabotage. The system in and of itself isn't trying to protect me dealing with attempted murder, and I've suggested it all over the place. And they're not trying to protect me within it, rather protect the predators and align themselves with the predatory actions of these predators. Meaning, they would rather drain me up, not help me, allow the time to fizzle away, to help me, to reach discovery of the arsenic abuse, what was in my body, what's caused all this drought in my life. Then not do anything as far as the house is concerned, when it's been vandalism, violence towards me, injury, and then on top of it, it's injuring my car, injuring me in my work life, injuring my finances, injuring me in my social networks, just injury all over the place. When you really think about it, it's injurious. And so when you're also in these situations, it sucks because not only is it like the state trying to take away your license, but they're trying to take away my car, they're trying to take away my house. They're literally just trying to rip every last little thing away from me. Everything. Not just my life and livelihood, my love life, my work life, my financial life, but literally my life itself, so that it could just be made to look like, he did all this to himself, or, as some kind of karmic reward, this is what he gets. when it's not. You can't suggest to yourself that a man has the ability to be themselves at all when you're poisoned repeatedly throughout your whole life. Not just, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. No. 43 fucking years of this non-stop abuse and poisoning to position me for this identity theft or identity erasure, being that my brother wouldn't have wanted me to be alive at all when I was young, and so he always wanted to be the youngest, or I don't know what he wanted. It's just the thing that doesn't make sense to me is that it's coming from my own brother, my own brothers, my own father, working in cooperation with these people to suggest they're all hoity-toity when they're not. They're not hoity-toity people at all. Like, people that are really there for you, you don't have to beg for help. People that are really there for you will show up for you because they fucking love you. Excuse my French, but it's the truth. They don't go about ways of playing covert, malignant narcissists really well, specifically to game up your reality and work in a way that's to hurt you and throw you off base. And so when you're in these situations, it's just scary because now it's like my brakes are next to going. I need all of this money. I'm trying to save my house. I'm trying to save my life. I'm trying to save literally my heart from being in so much stress. And then with the stress of the attempted murder, with the stress of the poisoning, with the stress of the relationship abuse, with the stress of the proxy warfare campaigns, the malignant narcissism, the covert operational, relationship after relationship that's meant to poison me up. Or finding yourself in an organic relationship that they're just getting in the way of, either making that person not be able to handle whatever's going on with you to just want to be around in and of itself, or they'll place plants inside of that person's life to then suggest to take away your ability to get out of the crimes that are happening to you. And so without you able to see these things because of the poisoning, it's hard to get away from, because you just see it that you're dealing with the covert warfare or gang stalking, and you're just you're left to figure it out in the whims of it, in the whims of the warfare that they're placing upon your life. And so oftentimes when you're driving, you have to hang back, because you know that not only are they trying to set you up, but they're trying to hurt you and make it to where you don't have an option to go on. And it's systemic, because when when you have love for people and you show light, the devil and the demons are trying to silence that light to where you can't glow and shine. They're like, the world is mine, not yours. This time is mine and your time is mine. And anything you try to do is mine. And anything you try to get is mine. So they're really trying to seek you out. They're trying to take you out. And they're trying to make it to where other people aren't supposed to see what's happening to you, because they don't want community or anybody to be able to look at the situation and go, oh, I know the fuck well what's going on here. I totally understand what he's saying. You see what I mean? So that's why they're trying to take away my ability to speak out, and they're trying to take away my social media accounts because they don't want me to be social with anybody. They wanted to take me out prior till now so that I wouldn't have been able to move in any other fashion to suggest that I'm going to speak out about this stuff, because what other choice do I have? And then and it was all like a running joke with my brother, mind you. He's all like, well, make sure to make it entertaining. Make sure to make it entertaining for people. Yeah, okay, I'll make sure to make it as entertaining.